300 experience, the Clockwork. MP. Lone Druid usually crushes this lane too. Clockwork's not a terribly easy matchup, but he was able to actually get the pushback on the bear and the extra gold. That's huge. The question you mentioned earlier, I think it's when Lone Druid hits 7. That's when they start demolishing buildings with Blightstone generally.
Wow. Damage into MIP. That's going to be first blood. They ignited most of the work, but with that long range attack that comes out of Metamorphosis. Level 3 Metamorphosis. Yeah, they're bringing almost everybody. The only one who's not coming is Lone Druid. And he can probably take the tier 1 tower anyway. MidOne, yep, he triggers that Metamorphosis. EGM is there, now Limmp will come over, and the TPs are coming. They're going to contest the money if they can hold on to it. KheZu still has Guardian Angel. He'll trigger it up now. They're inside the Spray and MidOne. What's he actually got? Has he got enough damage with a Reflect? Loda's not looking healthy with a hookshot fall from jonassomfan. MidOne's dropping down quickly. He has no Sunder. He has no life. jonassomfan will take the kill. MidOne goes down. Everybody from Alliance rotated over. And even MP came in. He didn't finish up the bottom tower. He's now chipping into the mid. But Alchemist is forced to stay up here and finish up the stacks.
That's just a really hard place to gank.
Pieliedie, battery assault.
They were able to get the Observer Ward down though. It doesn't block the camp, but it will still scout them in case they want to make a smoke maneuver. So
bringing the tower down low, but not within deny range. But KheZu's able to hold the mid lane, and they push MidOne to the top. So it's another 43 seconds before he's got the Metamorphosis back up again. So that's a long time before he can add pressure. Puppey, a lot of pressure on him, gets locked inside the cogs, and that's one very dead Slardar. Already with Sprint on, so he's going to take that bonus damage.
This Clockwork has been
But this will come as Team Secret group up next Metamorphosis and force down another tower.
Rocket comes out, scouts out KheZu. Now they kind of know exactly where jonassomfan is, but it is just going to be the 10-minute bounty that will be taken by him. Puppey very scared to venture out versus the Clockwork.
MP, however, is not scared to venture out against EGM. The tether over, but it's not going to save his life. The bear didn't even get an entangle, but it doesn't matter. MP just hits like a truck. Came in with Bloodlust. Tower. Remember, no Blightstone, so no negative armor for the tower. And each time Team Secret defend this tier 1 tower, they don't just let it go. They might have a little bit of trouble doing that because MidOne is now isolated. The relocate is on the way. Loda and EGM will arrive, and it is Loda who gets the paw swipe in. At the same time, the tier 1 tower will be denied up on top, and no one else is really coming to help this out. In fact, it's Pieliedie who's trapped in the tree line. Io went back up all by his little lonesome, and Pieliedie will have to die for no real cause on the bottom lane. If they finish him. That's if they finish him. Concoction? Really? Okay, Limp's gonna stun himself because Loda just paw swiped it.
MP wasn't able to get the kill on the Wisp.
Tower was hardly touched, so if they want to move, they can either be straight towards the mid where the tier 2 tower, because no one's stopping this movement from Team Secret yet.
MidOne about to get perhaps hookshot with the Lifestealer Bomb instead. Oh, they hookshot onto MP. He TP'd onto the shrine.
And then you get the entangle, so Loda still has to stay exactly where he is. And there's your relocate for the double crush from Puppey. Amplification on the IO. EGM is dropping quickly, but he's got the distance away, blocked out by the cogs, but Limmp was locked down, unwillingly standing there. You got an extra entangle, actually hits on EGM, so he'll tick out when he relocates away to safety, at least what he thought was safety. And then MidOne doing the job onto Handsken in the mid lane. He'll do it like Goku, man. He's taking his internal energy. That's why it takes so long to build up the eternal energy. He's sucking it from the world of Dota. MidOne's in trouble, locked inside the cog, and with a relocate in, okay. They really wanted that kill. And they got it.
I'm surprised he didn't go for a pike, but he wants the...
He was on bottom. I was wondering exactly where Io was coming back, and Team Secret knew. They're a 3-man group waiting for him. So you can back out from Roshan if you want to. Alliance actually burned a smoke, and they're walking into the pit. They realize no one's here, and they're going to attempt it themselves. But the ping, it came so quickly.
MidOne was already there with the... Oh my goodness, this thing's already going to die. They
yeah, it's so quick. They're coming in, but the cogs from jonassomfan is the perfect block. And Alliance now just want to get out of here. You got the quick reflect, EGM able to tether up to the hill, but it's not so happy for Handsken. Limmp still wants to be part of the fight, but he's amplified up. He doesn't have chemical rage for this fight, so it's all up to Loda to do the damage and to keep Team Secret away. But then Loda gets entangled. The hook shot is on the back lines, but the Sunder, the life is being split. Loda will fall inside the river as well. jonassomfan will join the list of the dead on the wall as Alliance lose 3. They may have taken Roshan.
Unless EGM gets a TP out. Nope.
It is 4.
They could have just backed out, I think, and just lost Venge. But they decided that they wanted to go on the Terror Blade.
They have to force buybacks now? The concoction flies forward. It's going to hit onto MP. Handsken not really in range for the swap just yet. And Limmp, who does he really want? He has the Aegis Immortal. MP, he can't die now. He only just summoned up the Fresh Bear and gets caught out by jonassomfan, who TP'd out to the shrine. Still only 3,000 gold advantage. Obviously, a large amount of that money for Alliance is sitting inside the Alchemist, as he's at 19,000 net worth. Team Secret, Blink, Crush Ball, they found the Vengeful Spirit, and they've killed the Vengeful Spirit. Loda also burnt his his rage, and the player, no, it's down too far. They have to call it back up into a fighting position. As long as it stops taking damage.
Wisp is going to die, though.
Yeah, he'll come back out. So that's both supports down.
Maybe he can tether?
jonassomfan? He's trying to stay close enough for the tether. Not possible.
They did actually waste another 12 seconds out of meta with that. So meta's only...
was coming back, but it's not going to be an opportunity for a kill. Puppey's looking forward. He'll find Loda, but no one else is close enough to him. But now they have it. The Observer Ward, it pays dividends. jonassomfan came back over again, and that's a huge one. 46 seconds without the clockwork. A window has been opened.
White damage, though, especially when he has meta. So double damage is going to give him like 250-ish damage.
Here they come. Loda is the bait. Let's see if they take it, and yep, they do. Loda unable to get the rage off in time, and the hook shot forward. jonassomfan couldn't do anything. The amount of damage he's taking is ridiculous. MidOne, the attack never dissipated. Vengeful Spirit gets stunned up. He'll go down as well. They're waiting in a ceremonial position for EGM, and now he'll tether up. The Ghost have to buy us a little bit of time, but there's Angry Bears on the front lines, and Loda is a triple kill and die back over on him. EGM will fall as well, and that's the game. There is no way Alliance can defend against that Team Secret. Game 1, it goes to the boys that everyone knows, Team Secret.
My god, Terrorblade probably hit for like 900 damage a shot with the amp in the medallion. I think he like 2 or 3 shot the life stealer. That was insane. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better rune at that exact moment.
Yeah, if he stays with the mid, like what are they even meant to do against that either? Like it's just Huskar doing Huskar things.
And Puppey smoked up.
Ooh, that's only a level 1 Feybolt's, not a hell of a lot of damage. And they do see Handsken just sitting around the top room for the 4-minute rune. Now, there is no rune, but MP's copying a lot of damage. Now, pieliedie comes in. Puppey looking for the lift on Limmp. Can't actually get him up. And he'll get back in range of the tier 1 tower, but the burning spears have done the work. pieliedie with the extra balls helped out too, but the storm, the tether away. The orb is flying in. Don't think it's enough damage for pieliedie to die, and yeah, it won't be. 31 HP he'll survive on, and then gets a rune to boot.
That was a nice toggle of the overcharge. It wouldn't matter. He had 34 HP left, but it was still nice to see. He toggled the overcharge right as soon as the arcane bolt hit.
pieliedie's got another rune as well. So Puppey and pieliedie team up together, and they're solo killing the Sky. Well, I say dual killing the Skywrath mage. The solo Skywrath.
pieliedie is really good about the spirits, by the way. He is extremely good about getting a lot of damage on those. This is why we saw like the
KheZu's diving.
Oh yeah, this is
not great. It's the run. Again, the TP support's coming in. They want to find a kill now. pieliedie doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, but KheZu, he's still not level 6 yet. So Puppey, Teleki just throwing EGM around. jonassomfan gets the leap away. pieliedie needs 2 seconds before he can tether. Then he can jump up to KheZu and kill the tree line off. Now Limp's coming in as well. aBadon, he needs help. jonassomfan is so low. Their stomp is creating space, but not enough. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off until pieliedie will eventually fall down to Limmp. The Flame Guard doing the last bit of burn.
4 heroes there trying
to run in, but the Observer Ward's already there. Smoke's going to break in MidOne, looking for that high movement speed. They're chasing Loda, but the seal is on KheZu. Where's your TP support? Boys not coming. It's 4 heroes together, and the duel Victor is actually claimed. MidOne will get the bonus damage, but it was KheZu who got the last hit in.
Dire had used scan too. They used scan to the northwest of the tower to see how many heroes were there, and they just immediately ran in. KheZu level 7.
Spirits, they need the Searing Chains off. ET Spirits down. They want to bring in Luna so you can at least get that Lucid Beam off with a concussive shot, but MP alive. Puppey made a little bit of space, but can he make more? MP can't tank through that full Eclipse. They let the Chronosphere go too, over towards the Rubik, and they have enough damage. Both heroes going down. You still lose your tier 1 tower, and you had to bring 5 heroes in to do this. Okay. 1400. Fair enough. There's still some distance to play with. Fantastic Observer Ward from Team Secret. Watches Alliance's maneuvering here. And the leap up, the Chronosphere, just on the edge. Caught MidOne. Eclipse committed as well. The ET Splitter is down. Puppey cops next for a little bit of the Eclipse and then steals it. He's going to let it go. He does die fairly quickly, however, thanks to the ET Stomp. Keeps Team Secret sleeping. They lost Loda. Now on bottom lane. pieliedie. Alliance are going to capitalize on as much as they possibly can. 3 heroes for the price of Loda.
That was a really good Chronos here. But
Kind of maneuverability item.
So Playfell first is quite unusual.
Yeah, no blink, no Shadow Blade, and hello MidOne. Duel, it's going to begin. pieliedie is here as well. They got the steal on him. pieliedie, he can't even go down. He's still alive, moving down the river. It's the Skywrath, Loda, and Handsken who'll take the fall. And it's up to them to actually finish him off. Oh no. jonassomfan's on the run. MP already used his life break. pieliedie will take a fall, and MidOne, no duel. So a triple kill for MP. They let him tick out.
Yeah, Huskar is destroying. Luna cannot get cut out like that. He was quite slow on the troll net. Not that it would have mattered. Actually, he did. I think he pressed the attack before going. The Ember Spirit can push out the lanes because Luna is not able to do so. She just dies very easily if you like sneeze at her.
Oh, they have an opportunity. MP, leap in, start the Chronosphere. He's big, and maybe with the Mystic Flare, the ET Splitter, they have enough damage. Huskar will fall.
500 gold EGM.
Buy yourself
Shrines available to them. He's gonna have to be in a very precarious position.
Smoke breaks. Observer Ward, does this work as well as EGN's positioning? He's not moving, however. He's right on top of Dire Observer Ward. Now Puppey, he just all Echo Stomp. It's not going to be that huge for him. Puppey kills Secures with a Fade Bolt. Top lane, KheZu's in the neighborhood. MidOne, maybe he does get it. He's looking at the defensive spirit, so the Centaur Stomp to come in from the dominated creep. That one belongs, and there's your duel. jonassomfan, he has to Chronosphere and save his teammate's life, but the relocate in. MP will do the work, but Spirit away. Limmp is still burning. He'll die to the Huskar. jonassomfan, the TP out will be successful. Another ET Stomp from EGM to create a little bit more space. But they relocate over, and MP knew where Loda was farming. That's why he's just legging it towards Loda. He's got the Hurricane Pint to close the distance. Now life break up. A quick steal on the Huskar into the Stomp. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble underneath the tower. pieliedie, can he help him out? MP just stands his ground. Press the attack from MidOne. The damage is just too much. jonassomfan will die too. Iron Mate loses his life for the cause. Spirit comes forward. MP going to get stomped up. No, here. He wants them to chrono. He wants them to engage an MP who is so close. There was only bark separating these two. And do they do it? Chrono's up, Stealer's there, pieliedie starts to relocate. Can they get the stun? Oh, he got caught in the edge of the Chronosphere. pieliedie's relocate got cancelled. He didn't pull him out. They lose the 2. And the Lions have some breathing room.
He panicked. He tethered.
Up to some massive ball that is the Team Secret lineup.
They're going for
and
the
you
pick
got
off
the
on
Aegis
top.
and Satanic, and well, can they actually get it? jonassomfan, blink away, they need his ultimate, but the Observer Ward that's up here, Team Secret see everything, they won't get anything else. Meanwhile, Abaddon as well as Io die the front lines. Huskar is isolated, they can bring in the physical damage. Team Secret was split up, but MP, Satanic turns on, Lucid Beam will cancel the attack quickly, but the duel is up, it's over on Loda, the Chronosphere is down, combining with the Mystic Flare, the damage is enough, they get through one. Huskar, still kept alive by pieliedie, the Searing Chains, the Lotus Orb, everything they've got to protect him, the Faceless Void will fall, and MP is still alive! He doesn't even have that many friends with him. But while he's got the Aegis to the Immortal, Alliance have to expend quite a fair amount for it, and that's why they're going. The Eclipse will be expended. Puppey is invis. Limmp went out for him. pieliedie is ready to tether in and help out the Husker, who is standing his ground. They still want to fight the back lines. Limmp is just having his own personal war with the supports at the moment, but MP is having a war with buildings. He's playing PvE. He doesn't even see heroes on the map.
Objective gaming at its finest.
Life breaks in, jumps forward over towards Loda. Mystic Flare's doing his work, but pieliedie tethers forward, and now Satanic gets triggered. Loda will burn. He'll buy back quickly, and he'll need to. There's a lot of work to be done on this bottom lane. There's no fortification to protect them anymore, and they still need to kill off Husker. They have a 20-second window before you have that Satanic back up again. But again, you also see that jump on the back lines. jonassomfan looking for the supports. Husker is stranded on the front lines because if a pieliedie tethers in, he doesn't have enough. They got the kill, and now it's up to Alliance to make Secret pay. Take one, take two of the supports. Move over to KheZu. He doesn't have his ultimate available. This should be a kill as well. They are finding something to get back, but it's taken so much to achieve it.
They get a lot out of that. It's a lot of kills. Husker, I definitely don't think he's falling off right now, but maybe if they can stall out for...
This is such a bait.
They have a gem.
Jump forward, they see him. Legion Commander, the relocate's coming in. The Chronosphere, it got Rubik as well as KheZu, and the Splitter has been right on the money, catching out the Husker as well with the Eclipse. Rubik is one last hit away. He'll get a little bit more life back from Abaddon, but it's not going to be enough. So Puppey with the first one to go down. The mass abilities already triggered. The life break, MP just jumps forward, taking out Handsken. EGM as well as jonassomfan are over on the run. EGM tries to create space, but it's time to duel. With a relocate over, Limmp wants murder. He wants pieliedie, but what he wants he can't have. And always smoke up a high ground is not the story I remember. Puppey's playing King of the Hill at the moment as Husker leaps in. He looks towards Loda. Time dilation trying to help him out, but the duel is already begun and EGM is gone. They needed his aura. Limmp also in very deep. It's almost like they have these objectives. Limmp out again. Pick up, Puppey's got him. Can he actually get it? No, the Stomp is keeping them asleep, and now Loda lets the Eclipse go. He needs to survive. MP's doing the physical damage from behind, but they do get a 2-for-1 trade-off. It's Loda's sacrifice. Will it be enough? Maybe with a Chronosphere, they can turn around the Mystic Flare. It's on the Abaddon, but the ulti, now in comes pieliedie. They get through Abaddon. They're moving on to MP. MP's losing life. Aegis will bring him to life, but unfortunately, when he comes back to the world of the living, he has no friends. They are all dead. There's your Stomp. Life break forward. They burn through him. The physical damage. A quick cheese charge. EGM. He's still alive. He might burn. No, he lives on 6 HP. And Team Secret lose the whole enchilada.
Another great Chronosphere delivered by jonassomfan.
Triggers the Lincoln Spear so they can jump forward. Defensive Spirit out. Handsken is keeping the Legion Commander at bay, and Loda is turning around. I think they've realized this fight split into too many different parts. Now with the Mystic Flare, Handsken's killing himself on the back of the Blade Mail. Not to mention Loda just can't tank that type of damage. The ET Splitter needs to create space, pulling him back in again. Legion is finally down, but MP having all the time in the world to start stacking up these Burning Spears. This is not the fight Alliance were looking for. They need to retreat. They don't have Loda. Limmp is doing his work. Any kills he can claim will create more breathing room and maybe stop Secret from pushing into the base.
That was a buyback expended on Leave in case he dies in this fight. And can they stall? That is the question.
Well, MP's coming forward, and Limmp will do as much damage as he can to keep the creep wave out and the backdoor regeneration in place.
They get
with
the
Yule
duel.
Scepter, the duel is out, but the Chronosphere, it catches Abaddon as well as Legion Commander. Ember Spirit, now the Mystic Flare, have they got enough damage? Ember back into the Slide of Fist, but jonassomfan, he's on the wrong side of the tracks, but maybe he's okay with it. He's still got Time Walk, and he's delaying time. 33 seconds until, thanks to that Lotus Orb onto the Husker, makes it difficult to keep the disable up. And Handsken knows it. So they jump forward. They find a different target. It's pieliedie. A quick Manta. The duel begins, but it's not on a real one. Or is it? The duel is out, and maybe jonassomfan can tank this up. He jumps forward and gets a Chronosphere on the back lines. Both supports are caught. Legion Commander is down, but MP is not controlled. jonassomfan, he still wants pieliedie, and he'll claim him. Move his attention over towards Puppey, the captain of Team Secret. He's retreating out, but this Well, they just have a vendetta. No support from Team Secret is allowed to survive, but I'm watching the Huskar inside the base, chasing down Handsken. A shrine will keep him alive, but where are the friends? Limmp will come in. It's the damage from MP looking to kill off Limmp. He's slowed down so much, Limmp. He spirits away, but he won't have the life to survive. 35, he'll tick out. 2 minutes without him. With no Luna, they have no real cause to do the damage. MP may just be enough to carry it through. One more fight, potentially could have done it. Hansken's throwing everything he's got, but it's an ultra kill for the Huskar, and it may be more. They're going in deep into the tier 4 towers, keeping Alliance back at their fountain. jonassomfan is just ticking down with so many burning spears on him. The Stomps are just delaying the inevitable. Alliance will fight to the bitter end. 1 chrono is left. They'll catch out 2. EGM caught on the edge of that one too. So is KheZu. But he's close enough that maybe, yeah, they get through the Rubik. But buyback is there. Puppey will come back to the world of the living. And Team Secret, they're taking everything from Alliance.
I have never seen a Huskar buffed up by so many different things in one game. It's like a constant string of Lotus orbs, a aTTaX shield, just everything dumped on top of him.
GG.
And he is unstoppable.
This game is over. Good game, well played. Team Secret will be the team to represent Europe at the Kiev Major. Alliance fought hard and valiantly. But at the end of the day, they got Huskar'd. They almost survived the Huskar, but it was too much.
This is